Hey, this is Alec with my three thought video for today. I'm in Exodus to start in chapter 34, verse 21. 6 days you shall labor, but on the seventh day you shall rest. Even during the plowing season and harvest, you must rest. And obviously, this is one of those situations where God is giving us um, a benefit. He wants us to trust in Him, He wants us to trust in His good strength, His ability, His love and affection for us. And if we'll work 6 days and rest on the seventh, trusting that what needs to be get done, and obviously during the harvest and plowing season are the busiest times with a narrow window. Those of you that harvest wheat and plow fields know that there is a limited time that you can do it. But God is asking us to trust Him in light of the fact that there's a limited ability to work. And that's really the key thing, is to trust God. This one is in Psalms chapter 82. Defend the cause of the weak and the fatherless. Maintain the rights of the poor and oppressed. Rescue the weak and needy. Deliver them from the hand of the wicked. And I got to say, this is just one of those things where you see that God really cares about those that don't have power. And He's also calling those of us that have power and wealth and control to understand that those that are weaker and less powerful and have less money should be cared for, that their rights, just because they're weak, just because they're poor, just because they're fatherless, they should not be taken advantage of. And it surprises me that that's a problem, but it continues to be a problem. It seems like humans always want to take advantage of those that are in a lesser power position. Finally, this last one is in Mark chapter 37. No, Mark 1. It says, very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went off to a solitary place and prayed. Boy, I tell you, it's been my practice for a long time to get up early and go outside in the hot tub and pray by myself. And I just really love it. And there's something special about getting up before it gets light out too. Not to say that we can't pray anytime, or that we can't pray in a community, or we can't pray with our spouse or those that we love. But God is setting an example in Jesus, that He rose early before daybreak, left the house, went to all alone and prayed. And I think it's a good example, one that we should follow. And I'm a fan of morning prayer. I know others would say that you should pray when you're best, but I say pray in the morning. Also, it's interesting that right after this, His disciples find Him and say, hey, everybody's looking for you. It's like the first or second day of His ministry. And there's a big crowd. And He says, let's go to a small village down the road. And I think that when we get alone with God quietly, that often He'll give clarity to a smaller work rather than a bigger. That's all for today. See you next time.